as a child, like most people who are dancers, you start at a very early age. So they tell me at age 2, I was in ballet, 4 tap, 10 on point. I played piano at age 8. But by the time I was in high school, I had started to wonder, and listening to one of the guidance counselors, so what do you want to be? Kind of similar to Jerry, I graduated from Brooklyn in 1980. So I had always wondered, but what can I do to put all of these things together that I know how to do? Plus, I was interested in designing, costume designing, and Brooklyn College, at that point, they had the major in dance because dance was not always part of the major at CUNY. It was part of phys ed, so this was still something new at BC. And I auditioned, I got into the dance department, and I was thoroughly thrilled. And without even realizing it, that was my door opener because of the people that I met there who went on to become very good friends of mine. But in being a choreographer, when I was at Brooklyn, everybody basically in the dance department wanted to be dancers. And I knew I didn't want to be just a dancer. I grew up being a leader or the person who sold the most Girl Scout cookies. And I felt that that was something internally inside of me growing up in a family business. I grew up, I was the one that counted the pennies on the weekend so my dad could roll them and take them to the bank. And I knew whatever, I wanted to be in charge of whatever it was. So being a choreographer, I knew I was the person that created the dancers. I was the person that made the show come alive on stage. I was the person that made everything come alive on television because I spent 15 years in television also. So once again, I do overlap with a lot of things similar to what Jerry said, but I want to fast forward as you ask me questions because one of the things in my freshman year at Brooklyn College, I had a best friend. She went on, she was a model. She was in another department, but she said to me, I'm doing a fundraiser for muscular dystrophy. I need someone to commentate, but somebody who has a good look. You know, in my business, everything depends on your look. So you have to make sure you keep that look going. You have to be vibrant, alive. And I said, all right, well, I'll commentate. I did the fashion show, I did the choreography, and she made a promise to me afterwards. She said, wherever I go in the world, you're coming with me. And that was her word. How little did I know that the next year she was going to drop out of BC because she was offered a contract to tour with a company going to South America and Italy. When she got to South America, she called me because she was asked to do a Revlon show with 36 models and 18 dancers. She called me. I was sitting in my house in Queens, and this was the year I had just graduated in 1980, and she said, I need you here in 3 weeks. I said, 3 weeks? I had never traveled to South America, and that is what has gotten me to where I am now, through contacts. And I tell anybody who is a student, whether you are in high school or in college, you do not know who is going to come out of your graduation class and be the star. Because my 1980 graduation class, I was in performing arts with Jimmy Smits. Jimmy Smits is, as all of you know, if you don't know that he's a world-renowned actor, look him up. He is BC strong, and he claims Brooklyn College everywhere you see him. And he came out of my graduating class. So you don't have an idea. Even if it's not someone in your department, join clubs, join everything you can on campus. I became president of the dance department, but please, the other, take notes of everyone that you cross paths with. I mean, true, in 1980, almost like Jerry said, you know, we didn't have Zoom and all of this, but somehow you keep people's phone numbers, but stay in contact with people. Just like the people you are seeing tonight, and even those who are hosting this, stay in contact because they like to hear good stories. They like to hear good stories. They know you're doing good things. And BC is a strong name in performing arts and CUNY. I'm telling you, whether it be music, dance, theater, you can name it. Brooklyn College is strong. And I really want to say I am so thankful to everything that I learned there, everyone that I met.
Make sure to check out the My Career tab on the BC Navigator app, where you can track your career progress based on the amount of credits you've earned, stay updated on upcoming events from the Magner Center, and watch our videos for insight and advice on your career field.